In an alternate history where the ancient Egyptian civilization never fell, the pyramids stood as the heart of their empire. They were not just tombs for the pharaohs, but powerful structures that harnessed the energy of the gods to keep the kingdom thriving. But as the centuries passed, the power of the pyramids began to wane. The gods grew distant, and the people began to lose faith. And then, one day, a great darkness descended upon the land. It started as a whisper, a rustling in the wind. But as the days passed, the darkness grew, until it shrouded the sun and blotted out the stars. The people of Egypt huddled in their homes, fearing for their lives. And then the creatures came. They were like nothing the Egyptians had ever seen before. Creatures of shadow and smoke, with eyes that glowed like embers in the darkness. They swept through the cities, devouring everything in their path, leaving only ash and ruin behind. The pharaohs knew that they had to act quickly. They called upon their greatest architects and engineers to build a new kind of pyramid, one that could harness the energy of the gods and turn it against the creatures. The pyramid was like nothing the world had ever seen. It was a towering structure, made of black obsidian that shimmered in the light of the moon. It was carved with intricate symbols and glyphs, each one infused with the power of the gods. And at the heart of the pyramid was a chamber, where the pharaohs could perform the ancient rituals that would call upon the gods to aid them in their battle against the darkness. But as the pharaohs gathered in the chamber, something went wrong. The power of the gods was too great, and it began to spiral out of control. The walls of the chamber shook, and the floor trembled beneath their feet. And then, with a blinding flash of light, the pharaohs were gone. The people of Egypt were left to fend for themselves, with no one to protect them from the creatures that still roamed the land. They turned to the priests and scholars for guidance, but they too were gone. And so the people of Egypt were left to face the darkness alone. But there were those who refused to give up hope. They searched the ruins of the ancient cities, looking for any sign of the pharaohs or the priests. And one day, they found something. It was a tablet, covered in hieroglyphics that glowed with an otherworldly light. And as they read the symbols, they began to understand. The tablet was a message from the pharaohs, a warning of the dangers that lay ahead. They learned that the pharaohs had been transported to another dimension, a place where the laws of physics did not apply. They were trapped there, unable to return to their own world. But they had not given up hope. They had discovered a way to send a message back to their own world, to guide their people in their battle against the darkness. And so the people of Egypt rallied, using the knowledge of the pharaohs to build new weapons and defenses. They fought the creatures with renewed vigor, refusing to give up hope. And then, one day, a miracle occurred. The darkness began to lift, and the sun shone once again. The creatures vanished, as if they had never existed. The people of Egypt emerged from their homes, blinking in the light. And as they looked out upon their land, they knew that they had been saved. But the legacy of the pharaohs lived on. The tablet that they had left behind became a source of inspiration and guidance for generations to come. And the people of Egypt continued to build.